Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk Productions back with another video today. And the Boston Celtics have made a huge trade, and the Thunder as well. And we do got a trade here, and we're going to get into it. So, Kemba Walker has been traded to the OKC Thunder. And Al Horford is back in Boston. This deal is a little confusing, so we're going to get right into it. So I guess we're going to start with the Thunder. No, we're going to start with the Celtics. So the Celtics are trading Kemba Walker, the 16th overall pick in this year's draft, a 2025 second-round pick to Oklahoma City for Moses Brown, Al Horford, and a 2023 second-round pick. What I think about this deal, I think both teams win in this deal. If I had to choose, I'd probably say the Thunder. Kemba's still a great player, elite player in this league. Nothing's gonna stop Kemba. I know he had a tough year. Not only that, but you get the 16th overall pick and a future second-round pick. This is another one for OKC, and I'm just gonna go out there and make a bold prediction, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say if the Houston Rockets get their picks stolen from the OKC Thunder, and they get 2 top 5 overall picks, the Oklahoma City Thunder will be a playoff team and maybe elite playoff team next year. Having the young guys and having a veteran like Kemba, if you have Kemba, you have Shea, you have Dort, you have Darius Bazley, you possibly have 2 top 5 picks, and you not only that, but you have 5 picks in the first 36 picks in this draft. That's just, as of right now in the first round, that could be their own pick, which they might get in the lottery. They might steal our own pick, which could be top 5. If they steal our pick, it's probably going to be like 5 or 6. But I just don't really see the Rockets getting out of the top 4. But it could happen. But if they do not steal our pick, they have the 18. So I'm just going to look in the scenario if they don't steal our pick. If they don't steal our pick, they'll have the 18th, the 16th pick, and then their pick, which should be somewhere around 6-3, I would say. So that's 3 firsts. I think this Thunder team is an elite team next year if they get 2 top 5 picks. Having 2 top 5 picks coming in, and then 2 top 5 picks coming in, maybe if they steal Rockets pick, I don't think will happen. Kemba Walker, Shea, Dort, Theo Maldonado. I mean, the list just goes on. Pogocheski. Now, looking at this from the standpoint of the Celtics, the Celtics aren't done, man. The Celtics aren't going to quit. I still think the Celtics need to improve on their bench. I guess they basically are probably saying goodbye to Tristan Thompson with the trade, because you just traded for 2 centers. I would say you're probably saying goodbye to Robert Williams, too. He might leave there in free agency. And so if I'm the Boston Celtics, I maybe make a trade here. And I look to improve my bench here. I know I've been hearing some rumors about the Celtics maybe trying to move Marcus Smart to Denver and get Monty Morris. But if I'm looking to move here, I like Marcus Smart. I think he's a good point guard. I think he lasts with this team. I think he had a great season last year while Kemba was kind of MIA. Well, not MIA. You just know what I mean. So, and basically, me thinking is, I would think a best idea for them is to maybe try to make a trade with Tristan. Improve your bench. I think you could call up LA, because that's somewhere he may want to go, and someone you can steal from the Lakers because they don't want him. I mean, I know probably the Lakers wouldn't take Kyle. I'm sorry. I know, like, something I can see, like, if they can call up the Lakers and say, give me either, you can either do, I'll give you Tristan Thompson a second and you give me Alex Caruso. Or you just say screw it and say, well, I'll give you Tristan Thompson. You can say I'll give you Tristan Thompson, Grant Williams, and Carson Edwards in a set. No, like actually, more like Tristan Thompson and Grant. I'll give you Tristan Thompson and Grant Williams, and you give me Kyle Kuzma. And that would really improve their bench. And my idea, but that's probably not going to happen. I think that's somewhere probably Tristan would want to go, one of the LAs. You could call up the Clippers if he wants to go LA. Say maybe give me Pat Beverly. I bet they'd take it because that's another thing. You need a point guard. You need a backup point guard. You don't have a backup point guard. So, yeah, but anyways, with the Celtics, I do love the moves with Horford and Moses Brown. Because now you can re-sign Fournier. My standpoint of it was if Walker stayed on the team, they couldn't re-sign Fournier. Because Fournier is just a great starter. And I think he fits there in Boston. So what I see for this Boston offense in the 21-22 season is something like Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown at the 2, 3 Evan Fournier if they re-sign him, 4 Tatum and 5 Al Horford. And you got guys off the bench like Moses Brown. And then you got all those young fellas. You got Peyton Pritchard, great player himself. If I'm Boston, I also maybe think about getting rid of some players to improve your bench because your bench is very young and doesn't have a lot of veterans besides Tristan Thompson. And Tristan Thompson's probably about to get out of there with a trade or buyout or release. So I think the best move is for right now to Boston to try to improve their bench. Their starters are stacked. I think Al Horford's going to have a hell of a season. I think there's only 2 players on the Celtics bench that are guaranteed stay. But I'm not gonna go through the whole roster, but the 2 I know of is Peyton Pritchard and Moses Brown. If you can trade some of those other young guys to try to make your bench better, that's what the Celtics need to do because they haven't had the strongest bench in the last 2 seasons. So, and I'll talk about Moses Brown. I think Moses Brown had a great season last year with OKC. I was a little mad with OKC for getting rid of Moses Brown because I think he was a great young core piece for the OKC Thunder. But the fact that you're getting Kemba I'm not going to call it okay, but Kemba is in 2020 he was an all-star. The 2019-20 season, he was the starting point guard for the all-star team for the East. He was having a great season the season before. So I think Kemba can literally lead them to the playoffs with Shea. Shea has always had that great point guard around him, and Kemba's going to give that to him. So yeah, I think the Thunder are going to have a great season next year if the Thunder get their own top 4 pick. You probably will see the Thunder being I would say playing game team and trying to get in the playoffs. But if they get the Houston Rockets pick too, they're like to me like a 6 to 5 seed. That's just, I think the Thunder. You give the Thunder 3 years, and the Thunder are probably a championship team. I'm calling it. So, yeah, I think both teams are winners. I think Al Horford is going to have a comeback and incredible season to next year, just like Kemba Walker. And the weird thing for me is I didn't even know teams were trading now. I thought they had to wait I guess it was like a couple more weeks to make trades. If that's the case, I know this is a little off topic, but I need the Rockets to trade John Wall before the draft lottery. I know it's not gonna happen, but I know the odds are already stacked, but I feel like we have better odds in the head. I know obviously the odds aren't gonna stay what you do with your team. They're not going to change if you do something different with your team. But in my opinion, I think I have more of I feel more confident about getting the first overall pick if John Wall's gone. And I just love to just have a bunch of Rockets videos and videos about trades because I want this thing to open up. I want the Rockets to start making move after move after move after move. Where I bet I give it like 6 to 13 days, we're going to at least see like 4 or 3 trades from the Rockets. I'm predicting it 6 to 13 days. What's that going to be? If it happens in 6, that would be the 24th. So I'm saying 24th to 31st, the 24th to 34th, sorry, 24th to 31st, I'm predicting the Rockets make like 3 to 4 trades. Eric, John, Daniel House, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. I mean, maybe not DJ, but definitely Avery. I mean, obviously some of those players would be get together. I think the Rockets are interested in multiple players. I know they're interested in a Derrick Jones Jr. trade that would send like DJ and Daniel to Portland. But yeah. This is not only was this about Kemba and the just trade that happened, but this is also about the teams being able to trade now. So I do think we're gonna see a lot of trades. And if it's from the Houston Rockets or if it's from weak benches like Boston, like I said, I think Boston maybe makes 2 trades to improve their bench, and they need it. So yeah. Probably won't, if there's another trade video, probably won't say both won, but realistically here and honestly to God, both teams won this trade. But the question is, who will get more farther with this trade? And like I said, I think it's the Thunder if they get 2 top 5 picks. I think the Thunder will be in the better situation if they get 2 top 5 picks because you have 2 young studs coming in with a potential star with Shea and a all-star good player in Kemba Walker to lead them as the point guard. So, both teams win. So, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more, turn on the notifications, and peace out.